Now I am explaining about the curve. The topic is not too simple, it is too large, and it is pure mathematical topic. If someone has executed the Python turtle program, they definitely see this type of graphics in the Python turtle program. If someone also know about the Fibonacci series, they know better about the pattern. Now I am explaining about the curve. Curve is inserted between the curve just to minimize the direction, abrupt change in the direction of the curve, direction of the path. Here we have different elements of the simple circular. Also I have one thing to say. I have only inserted only those topics in this PPT which sir has shared as the syllabus. Now I am explaining about the elements of the simple circular curve. This topic we have already studied in class 12 in the conic section chapter. Here elements of the simple circular curve. Length of the curve, which is simply given by L is equals to r theta, and length of the tangent, which is given as the r tan theta. But similarly, it is important to have changes of the point. Changes of the some point is basically at how many total distances we have measured to a specific chain. Similarly, length of the chord, apex distance, and the mid ordinate is given by the following formula. And the next topic is designation of the simple curve. It gives about the sharpness of the curvature, the designation of the curve. In India, we basically use 30 meter chain for the standard purpose, but in US, we using 100 feet length. And we have two definitions. One is arc definition and another is chord definition. And we can measure this simply by using L is equals to r theta formula. The next is how we set different types of the how we set out the different types of the work on the ground. We have different methods. One is offset from the long chord. We simply take offset in this direction. This from OT1 there is x distance, and the distance y is measured from T1 T2, and we from the simple Pythagoras theorem we get the following relation. And similarly offset from the tangent line. Here we have two different methods. One is perpendicular offset and another is radial offset. In this method also we getting this relation by using Pythagoras theorem. Similarly, we have another method, offset from the chord produced. These all are offset method. Here we are not using any angle measuring devices. And the next is angular method. We are using angle measuring device and tape and theodolite in this method. And similarly, we are using delta 1, delta 2 by using this relation. C1 is equal to 2, delta 1 at these all formula are actually L is equals to r theta. This is L, this is r, and this is 2 delta is theta. And we get delta 1 is equal to C1 over 2r. The next topic is compound curve. Compound curve basically when two curves are concatenated with different radius, then compound curve is formed. Compound curve is purely works on the concept of latitude and departure. To analyze completely this compound curve, we have actually 7 unknowns and 3 available equations. These 7 unknowns are delta 1, delta 2, T1, T2, R1 and R2, and 3 available equations are delta 1 plus delta 2 is equals to theta. Similarly, the sum of all latitude is equals to 0 and the sum of all departure is equals to 0. And you can see the polygon ABCDE is entirely closed curve, and by using the concept of transverse analysis we analyze entire compound curve. Next we have transition curve. These curves are provided between the straight road. Here is a straight road, and between the circular curve. Let's assume we have no any transition curve between. If we have no any transition curve, here a straight line has radius of curvature infinity and circular curve has some radius. But by using mvr square over theta, which is actually centrifugal force, and its value is 0 because r is infinity. Similarly, here mv square by r have some value which is not equals to 0. When car or some vehicle moving from this straight path to direct circular path, the centripetal force become abrupt changes. So car driver is not too ready for such changes, and it might be possible that there be any accident occurs. So to prevent from this accident, we are inserted in a transition curve between them whose length is, let's assume r, and transition curve is inserted between them. The main purpose of inserting transition curve is just to increase the radius by slight change. when increasing radius, if here is infinity radius, then we just minimize. Let's assume here is the value of radius is 100, then here the radius value is 99, 98, 97, and we similarly decrease it until, so that driver not faces any abrupt change in the centripetal force. And for ideal transition curve, L is equals to r theta, sorry, L dot r is equals to constant. This is also known as Euler's spiral curve, where L is known as the length of the transition curve and r is the radius. Super elevation. Super elevation is just simple. You can also see the example of super elevation. This is the height of the super elevation. When one side of the road is slightly increased with respect to another one, then this height is known as the super elevation. And B, which is also known as the Gaussian. By using the simple concept of the kinematics, we can analyze these entire things. And where tan theta is given by b square over gr, it is also given by E over B, where E is known as elevation and B is known as the gauge length. We skip the topic effect of the friction from this. And the length of the transition curve. Length of the transition curve is simply given by this relation. Actually, length of the transition curve, the concept of the length of the transition curve is simply by unitary method. Actually, in the question or in the ground, it is given that at what height, on moving the height n, actually elevation height is 1. Similarly, from L length, what is the elevation? Total elevation is by using tan theta relation, 1 over n is equals to E over L, where L is equals to NE. Similarly, there is another definition to calculate the length of the transition curve, the rate of change of the radial acceleration. Let's assume here radial acceleration is v square over r, where r is infinity. That's why this value comes out to be 0, and v square over r has some value. And by using the concept of the rate of change of radial acceleration alpha, which is given by v square r minus 0 over t, and by using this relation we get L is equal to v cube over r alpha. And the vertical curve is inserted in the vertical plane. The simplest vertical curve which is used in our day-to-day life or in the ground for the field purpose is vertical curve. Parabolic curve, whose equation is given by y is equal to x square plus bx plus c. If you check the slope of this, which is equals to 2ax plus b, and second derivative which is actually constant, that's why we prefer this parabolic curve over the circular curve. And we have different types of vertical, but actually I have by mistake written this is sag and this is summit. This is raising curve, this is falling curve, and these all curves are defined on the basis of how the rate of change of the slope is increasing or decreasing. And this is the setting out of the vertical curve. We set out this all vertical curve. Since this is all perfect symmetry, T1h is equals to T2h, T1h is equals to T2h. This entire vertical curve is pure symmetric, and we set out this vertical curve by using the concept of the relative level. We find actually the elevation of the or reduced level of the point I is none, and by using the concept of benchmark or something like reduced level, we calculating entire reduced level and we set out this all vertical curve. Thank you. Actually, intersection point change we have known already. From where we subtract simply length of the tangent.
Elements of a curve there and explain that.
The changes of this point we have already known. By subtracting this length, we simply calculating changes of the point T1. Or If you want to calculate the change of point A2, we simply add the arc length.
So intersection point is the first you need to establish.
Yes, sir.
Kishan?
Here we provide a compound curve. Means where we use compound curve.
Application.
Actually, we have, since radius is different, where we have to minimize the effect of centripetal force. We also use transition curve, and I think compound curve is also inserted in that
So
situation.
let's play compound curve. Yeah. Where can we apply this compound curve?
Since radius is varying, if we want to minimize the effect of centripetal force, since here radius is small and radius is higher, and in that situation we also inserted this.
So what is the difference between compound curve and a simple circular curve?
Simple circular curve, fixed
In
radius.
case of application. In case of compound curve, what happens if you apply simple circular curve? What will be the effect or what will be the difference?
One thing is line of sight is minimized. In circular curve, line of sight is too low, but in this case line of sight is like here. If some vehicle is here, we can simply see from here, but in circular case we cannot see here.
That means for longer distances,
Longer line of sight.
longer chain ages, longer distances or longer length of the road, you can go for
This compound.
compound curve.
Yes,
Whereas the circular curve,
we cannot go for this.
you
That's
cannot
it.
go for longer lengths.
Yes,
Do you have any names?
I have not remembered.